Hi friends, good evening. Hope you are all doing good. Today we witnessed a huge short covering rally. Uh, if you remember, I had mentioned Bank Nifty is at a huge trend line resistance, and today it looks like. And also, I had mentioned that it may retrace back and then try to move above this. And subsequently, today it did do that with a huge short covering rally. In fact, I think I was mentioning in a couple of groups and also uh, in the Telegram channel. We have two groups for Telegram. One is has 322 subscribers. The other has about 500 odd members. So these are the channels. You can join us. If you remember, yesterday, that is on 26th, we had mentioned. In fact, much before that, I think we had mentioned. Initially, we had shared 36,600, which was done, and then the next we are expecting 37,728. So this is what we had told on 20th of July, which we seen that this target is done, and yesterday we mentioned that a big short covering rally is expected. So this was yesterday, 26th, expecting huge big short covering rally today or tomorrow. So we did witness that, and we also had shared the 36 200 call, which I think these were the trades we had shared today. We had mentioned keep eye 36 200 600 above 410, SL 366, target 520 560. So at the pre-open itself, we told them market may move down, watch, then we said trail SL. We also mentioned trail SL because 410 got activated, the put got activated and went around 430. It was too short, yes, but then we exited, we took the CE, which was at we bought around 410 3600 call, we bought around 410, and also mentioned our future target 36700. I also told do not move an SL until I mentioned today. So around 550 I gave a trail SL of 533. In fact, if you notice, 36 100 call moved about 740. So most of them were able to hold this and make a good profit. Now what are we expecting for tomorrow? Before that, we also need to understand that there is the Fed the Fed rate decision is awaited, and as per the previous views, we may expect 37 BPS. So let us see how so based on the decision, this can be a very decisive factor for today, for the market. If you see, Dow Jones from the last 2-3 days has been very flat. Now it's moved up subsequently, but then it's stuck at this range for some time. So it is very tough. If you see, this has created a kind of a what do you call a triangle pattern. can expect some kind of a breakout hopefully at this zone. So it is very tough. We are also not holding any major positions today, because it all depends on how the market reacts to the news. It is more about whether the result is good. It doesn't matter whether the result is good or bad. How it is again dependent on how the operators are holding their positions and how the market reacts. So let's keep your fingers crossed. Meanwhile, we will see at the Nifty option chain data today. If we see huge puts again were written today, 16,500 I think call and put have been written quite strongly. But then if you see, there is more of calls which have been puts which have been written, of course, at 16,500, almost yeah, 30% of more than. So this can be a very strong support for the Nifty. However, we also see there is 17,000 call as a big candle or tree which is standing as a big bold resistance, like the Himalayas protecting us from centuries, from enemies, from borders. So this can be a very strong resistance. So both are pretty strongly built. So being a monthly expiry, I expect market to be hugely volatile. So one needs to be very, very cautious in their analysis before entering a trade. It is said, entering into an argument, entering into a position, taking up a responsibility is very easy. Once you take it, once you enter the position, once you get into an argument, how you easily come out of it, out of the problem, also is important. So either your stop loss, your target has to hit. So before you take a position, you need to ascertain the risk and reward. For example, now this is, we can very clearly see that this is a range bound. So when we go to lower time frame, this will keep fluctuating from here to down. But so it is quite risky, to trade. But then before, for example, if you are taking to short here, you need to see the stop loss first. Supposing we take a short here, looking at this red candle, we go for a short here. What should be my stop loss? What should be my target? Is very important. If you see here, if my stop loss is this, the stop loss did not hit, market went down, retraced, and now has come down. So this, when my entry is here, my stop loss is here, my risk is 1%, my reward also has to be 1%. So in this candle it retraced but did not hit my stop loss, so no need to panic, let's wait. In fact, it gave 1:2. For example, I look to buy here, maybe here, or maybe I buy here. What should be my stop loss? This should be my stop loss, or maybe this is my stop loss. So before I enter this price, I should know my stop loss, I should know my target. Supposing we bought it here, sorry, at this price. So my stop loss is here, my reward is here. So 1:1 is the risk to reward. So we need to analyze before we enter the position, not after we end. Most of the times we enter and then think, okay, now what to do. No, we need to be getting into, as I said, taking up a responsibility of a high position could be responsibility of your workplace or role of a manager or a senior manager, or maybe uh, important decision. You need to stick to the decision. If something goes wrong, you need to have plan B always in place. If plan A doesn't work, what is my plan B? This is very important. So having said that, let's look at the Bank Nifty open interest, and then we will look at the charts, and then I will share you the pre-market option Bank Nifty calls, which I generally do. Bank Nifty is, as I said earlier, it would retrace and then try to go very strongly because it is at an important trendline resistance. And we see huge puts have been written. You see this red candles here? Dow at 36,500, there is a call writing which is done, or maybe this is a call buyer. Anyways, looks like we are heading north. So this is my view. But then if you want live calls, my levels change, you need to join this channel. You would get updates. You can even contact me on my WhatsApp. We do provide option calls. We also provide training. In fact, our trainings includes to understand. In the advanced training, we will teach you how to understand the algo volumes which come into market. So basis that, you will never, if you're seeing a big bull coming, you would definitely go with the bull rather than trying to be a bear, or rather going opposite to the market. So meanwhile, I would request you to ask questions before I go ahead into the charts. So what are the levels for today or tomorrow? I'm still bullish. Market, I think, is heading towards the first target of 37,000 and subsequent 37,090, and subsequently we may even see 37,600 coming. So this is a possible target. It could happen even tomorrow or maybe in the coming days. However, we will not be very aggressive. We will also look at shorts. If market doesn't sustain, we would think to short somewhere at below this 36,694. I would look to short. My initial target will be somewhere close to 36,555, below which the next target is 36,452. These are my targets for tomorrow. When I look at the Bank Nifty, I shall share you the Bank Nifty option calls. Give me one moment. Let me look at my meanwhile, we will also look at the Nifty, how it rallied today. There's a huge strong rally which happened. In fact, I am waiting for this target of 16,736 and 16,822. So these are my targets positionally, if you ask. almost this target of 16,686 was done today. It shied away for almost about 30 to 40 odd points. So my view for Nifty is I will look to go long above 16,659 and below 16,612 basis the algo volumes. I would look for a target of 16,573. Below this I think I can look for 16,543. These are my levels for tomorrow. 16,756. So let me share the Bank Nifty option calls for tomorrow. So two strike prices I'm thinking of choosing. I'm looking to choose this, or I'm finding this profitable or beneficial. So 37,100 put and 36,500 call. Let me share the levels. 36,500 CE and 37,100 PE above. So a lot of people ask me why am I providing both call and put. One need to understand, I don't want anybody to be biased, neither I would want to be biased. Yes, these are important magical levels, so hence I do share, and if it works, it has been working for the last 1.5 months. I've been working on this for quite some time. Now I've been sharing this on the Telegram or on the YouTube, so why not? Is something. So of course these prices levels will change. I would be if you are on my YouTube, on my Telegram channel, though I'm not very active, but then yes, I would be sharing the so these are the levels I'm right now sharing. The same I would though I'm slightly would want you to be cautious on both these levels, and also remember so this may change as per the market tomorrow. On the equity front, I would want you to look at PVR. In fact, we bought few today, went strongly, but I'm thinking to add this. My target on PVR is 2,300 levels. So on my wait for tip, this has given a very strong big move. Hindalco, I might look to buy Hindalco as well. Nice uptrend. See, this has been a strong, nice uptrend going on. In fact, this was one good breakout entry. If somebody has missed, we can still enter this until this 386 is not broken down. So my target for Hindalco is somewhere at 425 to 460 levels. So one may choose how to manage their risk. This maybe in the next 6 months we should be able to see this. The other is Grasim. This again is in a strong move. It has broken. Initially, I think I have in fact given this target earlier, but then I think looking at a much bigger move at this. Next target I think is around 1700 levels. So your stop loss can be somewhere at 1522 or 1512. These are equity trades. One may even look at Sri Tech Mahindra. I think is on the short side. This is a very good stock. Let me share any news or headlines about this. The last news was in 20. Okay. Fundamentally good volumes and strong buying going on. This we should be able to see. This has made a lifetime breakout. I think this was a good entry. Maybe this was another good entry we missed. So stay invested in this stock. Let's look at Tech Mahindra. How many of you are intraday traders who trade only in index options? Tech Mahindra is still on the sell side, so any up move, I think we can look to sell this at for a target of say close to 920 levels or so, or even we can even look at 888. But then it all depends. Again, market may even take this up. So the views keep changing as per the market structure. HDFC, AMC also asset management looks also good. So just seeing the charts. So what a mighty fall, then retraced. So this is what I expect, 2300 levels. Stay invested also in this. Let me tell you, people look at different investments. One is property or land. The other is gold. This is a very good time to invest in gold because it's a very discounted price. However, yes, you may even see a bit of further discount. So this is a very strong support. Let's wait and see if it, because it's got rejected a couple of times. Not necessarily it has to go up again, can go down also. If this gets rejected, then we can look at easy 1497 levels. So good luck for tomorrow. If you don't have any queries, I would like to conclude. Take care. Good night.